Page 10, at last. Now, this piece is on a lot of method books and repertoire books. This is a nice little arrangement. I'm going to talk about a little bit. 6/8 time, so an eighth note gets a count. There's the equivalent or the equal to 6 eighth notes in every measure. I'll get it out in a minute. Okay. So pick up beat. We're coming in on beat 4. 4, 5, 6. That means there's another measure somewhere with the first 3 counts in it. If you look at the end on page 11, that's 3 counts. So that's 1, 2, 3, and then we got 4, 5, 6 here. No sharps or flats. We're in the key of C major. Make sure you can do the scale for C major, at least 1 octave up and down. 2 octaves will be better, but 1 octave okay. Right hand first. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Don't worry about it. The left hand will keep you entertained. Going on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try and connect this if you can. You can't connect the other one. So, and the measure 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring the second hand down. Second finger down. Second hand. And then come down for measure 7 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then going on. Reach up to the octave. Second finger. And then here. They have 4th finger. I like 3rd. It's there. But you can do 4 if you want. That's fine. And you do that some more. So on page 11. Let's start around measure 27. You're here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because that D is tied. 1, measure 28. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. During the rest, come down. You don't have to use 1 and 3. You can use 2 and 4. 2 and 5. I don't care. You got rest. You got time to move. Here. They don't need the natural sign there at the end on the E because it's an E natural anyway, but you just had an E flat, so they're being clear, and that's important to be clear. So there's nothing wrong with having the natural sign there. It just isn't needed. Left hand, broken chords. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, I would prefer, if we're going to do that, you go from here to here. If we're going to do that, I would prefer to start with 4th finger here. So my little finger's all ready to go. So I'm going to do a 2, 4 here. 2. And then, and I like the 4th finger on that. That's good. And now I've had 3, then 5, and the same thing, 4. And anywhere else this happens, I'm going to finger it the same way. Which happens a lot because it's all over the place. Let's go over to page 11. Measure 28, you're here. Then during the rest, come down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. And again, on that 3rd measure from the end, they give you a natural sign. Need a natural sign, it's a natural anyway, but they're being clear because they gave you a flat in the upper staff. They don't want you to think, oh, maybe this should be a flat because you had it up. So they're being clear. The flat sign in one staff does not affect another staff. They're independent on that. But again, it's good to be clear. So the natural sign is a good idea in my opinion. Put the hands together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come up, rest on the right hand when you play that. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you go through and put the hands together. Just read it very carefully and you'll be fine. And then go back and get rid of the hesitations. This is not a fast song, but there can't be any hesitations anywhere. And of course, I don't mention make sure you have all the right notes, because that's kind of a given. You always make sure you have the right notes. As far as the articulation goes, you're just slurring. This is very connected. So connect it as best you can. Lift up on the rest. So put in the slurring. As far as the dynamics go, again, it goes to the melody. Whatever you think moderately soft is. The left hand is soft or very soft. These notes in here in the right hand without words are not melody. You play them the same as the left hand. It's like the first line again. The melody is moderately soft. Everything else is very soft. And these other notes, that's not melody. There's no words there. So those are the same as the left hand. So. See that? Now it needs to be clear to the listener what is melody and what is not. So you bring the melody out of moderately soft and everything else is soft or very soft. Measure 16, and you go up a little bit to moderately loud. So everything else is still soft or very soft. Soft. There's a retard on at the end to slow down a little bit. That's fine. That's the sort of the dynamics. And again, as with any music, you got to get it well enough, know it, feel it, and then you feel the dynamics of what they are. Speed-wise, well, remember that tempo of pieces don't apply to the beat. It's not how fast the beat goes. So moderate tempo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. That would be to the beat. That's way too slow for this piece. So it's the feel of the piece. 1, feel it in 2. Too slow too. That's more like you're almost feeling in 2, which is common with 6/8 time. That's why the eighth notes are beamed 3 at a time, because it splits the measure up into 2 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is really the speed we're after, the flow of it. Not 1, 2, 3, 4, because that's way too fast for moderato. And that's my opinion. You get to know it and you'll feel this. Then they added pedal. Oh, this will be fun. Well, they want the overtones here. They want it, and it's going to help connect it because it is kind of dry. And this should be a schmaltzy, lovey-dovey piece. At last, something happened wonderful. I don't know. They're drinking or something. Who knows? But it needs to be a more of a schmeary type thing. So we're adding pedal for overtones. Well, we don't want to smear it up too much, so we have to be careful. And it'd be nice to hear the phrasing too. It's going to be our regular overlapping pedal. The notes go down first and then the pedal here. Change it after you play the notes. And notice on measure 4 you don't pedal the whole measure, just careful on measure 16. Make sure you don't pedal the pickup note. We didn't pedal it at the beginning, and we want them to sound pretty much the same. Can't believe I'm saying it. I actually like their pedaling on this piece. Interesting. However, at the bottom here, the last line, measure 28. I think I would go ahead and pedal the last two measures. Not just the last measure. You can change it on the last measure to get rid of the G. But I think I would pedal both of those measures rather than just the last one. That's just what I'm hearing. You may not like that sound. Maybe you only want to pedal the last measure. Here. It's up to you or your teacher.